again, and thank you so much for tuning in onto the news today on October 21st, 2021. It's a wonderful day to be listening, don't you think? Oh yes, it is. A great day to learn if you're into biology. Today we're going to learn about Leland Hartwell and his discovery that changed the world. Let's go. Leland Hartwell was born on October 30th, 1939 in Los Angeles, California. 40 years ago this month in 1981, he discovered on one of the most outstanding discoveries. He's discovered how to regulate the cell cycle using baker's yeast and found that mutations in these genes are involved with some types of cancer. His discovery shows the mutations in the DNA genes. Now this is already fantastic, but for all you guys who might not understand, we'll throw a picture up for you. Now this right here is a major discovery and is extremely important because it affects the later discoveries and scientific contributions. It also regulated the genes in some kinds of cancer. In a series of experiments from 1970 to 1971, he isolated yeast cells, creating a mutation in the genes, creating the cell cycle. This is extraordinary. Leland Hartwell said it perfectly, saying, and I quote, "From the beginning, organisms evolve from one cell, which divides and becomes new cells that in turn divide. Eventually, different types of cells are formed within different roles. For an organism to function and develop normally, cell division has to occur at a suitable pace. It helps to show how the cell cycle is controlled. Through studies of yeast in 1971, I was able to identify hundreds of genes that govern cell division. I also showed that the cell cycle comes to a halt if the cell's DNA is damaged. By this approach, he identified genes specifically involved in the cell cycle control, CDC genes, which are also called cell division cycle genes. He won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2001. Here's a video.
Dr. Hunt and Dr. Nurse, your fundamental discoveries have profoundly increased our understanding of how the cell cycle is controlled. This new knowledge has a huge impact in cell biology, with broad applications in many fields of biology and medicine. On behalf of the Nobel Assembly at Karolinska Institutet, I wish to convey our warmest congratulations, and I now ask you to step forward to receive the Nobel Prize from the hands of His Majesty the King.
Isn't this just remarkable? It really is. That's all the time we have for this segment. Thank you all for tuning in. See you next time.